All right, welcome everybody. We are just getting things set up here for our first Rocket League match here at Towson Grind Gaming Arena and XP League. We got a great team here for you, making up our Triton Gold team. So we've got Barebow Fragrance, he'll be sitting at PC 10. We've got Fat Russie, who'll be sitting at PC 11, and Goalie Now sitting at PC 12. So we got a great lineup for you. They're looking really good with just one practice under their belt. Really excited to see how they do against what will surely be a tough team from Franklin, Tennessee, the Samurai. They'll bring a lot to the table, and they're surely going to challenge these boys, but excited to see what we do. It's going to be the best of 5, so the first to 3 round victories will take the week. Obviously, this is a scrimmage week, so it doesn't count towards the final score. But it should be a lot of fun to watch and see how they do, and it'll give us a lot to work on this week of practice. So let us get set up here. It should be another 5 minutes or so. We'll be able to get this thing rocking once we link up with our friends from Franklin. So stick with us. We'll be right back.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by me. Yeah, alright. Push up with me, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills.
You love being battle mercy.
Yes, battle.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does?
So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Steve!
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of a team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Nice. Go. Group in now. Push in. We got you. Good game.
They say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands, so we put in work. Amen. Put the city on my shoulder blades and molded waves. Focus on devotion when it's rolling.
This is gonna be fun. What's this?
Let me show you how the boss does it. We put in work.
Welcome back, everybody. We are just getting things set up here. You can see we've kind of linked up with our friends from Franklin, just waiting on the code to kind of kick this match off. Again, our lineup is a bare bow Fraggins. We're sitting at PC10. So these are the computers they're going to be sitting at. You can see on the upper right-hand corner that'll associate which PC and account they're going to be playing from. Barebow Fraggins at PC10, Fat Rusty at PC11, and Goalie now at PC12. So look for those numbers as you're watching this match. Taking on Franklin. Franklin, one of the original 4 teams that are taking that kind of started this thing. So they always bring really good teams to the fight. So we expect a high level of competition, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So just should be hopefully a few more minutes getting things set up, getting them in their seats down there. 1 o'clock matches usually take a little bit longer to get started because I know a lot of the other centers are just shutting down their Code Ninjas operations when they operate out of those centers. So stick with us. We'll be right back after these short messages.
Game over.
welcome back, everybody. Sorry, it's a little bit of a delay. They're having a little bit of issues getting set up there in Franklin, but we got the boys in here. We've got Barebow, Fat Rusty, and Goalie now warming up. They're working on their shots and coordination, so it should hopefully just be a couple more minutes. That's why we need preseason here too to work with the other centers to get set up and get these things kicked off on time. So hopefully just a couple more minutes. Again, this is scrimmage week. It's a 9-week regular season, so this is a scrimmage week, and then it'll be 6 weeks of regular season play after this, and then 2 weeks of playoffs to take us to the full 8-week season. So it should be a lot of fun. I think this team's going to be really competitive based on some early scrimmages we did with the Hanover Centers this past practice. So we'll just hopefully just a couple more minutes. We were talking to Franklin. They're just getting their finalized set up, and we'll get this match kicked off soon. Again, best of 5, 5-minute matches. So the first 1 to 3 scoreboard points or 3 round victories will win the week. So it doesn't count towards the bracket, but it's going to be a lot of fun and really give us a bearing for things we need to work on for this next practice. So stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. We are in the match, getting ready to kick this thing off. You can see we're taking on the Storm. I said the Samurai accidentally earlier. It's actually the Storm for Franklin. So this is one of their better teams. This is probably one of the better teams in the country right now. So it'll really give us some bearings on how well our team is doing and how prepared they are for this gold level of play. Even if we do lose, it should be a great match and a good test for this team to kind of kick this thing off. So we're just waiting for the go-ahead from Franklin to go ahead and jump onto our respective teams, and then we'll kick this thing off.
I think it's first to 3.
So again, this is a scrimmage week, so the maiden season for our Towson Triton here. Can't wait for the jerseys to get here and get these kids suited up in their gamer armor, as I like to call it. So hopefully just here in a couple weeks. So it looks like they're joining, so we should be able to join our teams now and get into this match. All right, so welcome to the match. You can see the teams are lined up here, ready to go. Once this thing kicks off again, our lineup, PC10 is Barebow Fraggins, PC11 is Fat Rusty, and PC12 is Goalie Now. They get in there, get the initial kickoff. That's going to go to the left side of the net. Good demo there by the Franklin team to take out PC10 with the Barebow Fraggins. Good shot, but good save there by Goalie Now. Appropriately named, knocking away from the goal. There you see PC11, Fat Rusty, going up getting the ball, nice little touch, but primed Shadeway was able to get it and knock it away. It's a nice little back and forth here, 5 minutes on the clock, actually 4 minutes, 30 seconds left. Tight shot there by Only Jay. Gives Franklin Storm the first points of the game here. So really good shot there to knock that off that side wall and knock that home. All right, next kickoff. Good challenge there. Good pinch by PC10, Barebow Fraggins. Pinches off this side. Here you see Only Jay going up, trying to air dribble that down around the side. Calling PC11 here. Fat Rusty. Knocked away here. PC10, Barebow Fraggins might have an opportunity here, but redirected and knocked away by the Franklin team to the side. Franklin's going to knock it back down their side of the field here, following PC11. Fat Rusty knocked away there by PC12. Goalie Now to take it to the other side of the field. Good opportunity here as he chases down towards goal in front of the net and knocked in by PC11. Fat Rusty ties this thing up. Good job by PC12 here. Goalie Now to force the issue. They tried to knock it away, but Fat Rusty comes up and knocks in the goal to tie this thing up. 3 minutes, 58 seconds on the clock. This thing's tied 1-1. Both teams charging in here. They're going to miss on the kickoff there. Franklin's going to drive it down to their side of the field. Coming across the front here, knocked away by PC12. This is going to drift towards the front of the goal. Could be dangerous, but PC11 gets a piece of it. Franklin's going to knock it off the top rail, but fortunately going to be denied and knocked the other direction by this Towson Triton team. Good shot there by Franklin. Good follow-up there. It's going to go far post and off to the corner. Franklin is being super aggressive here. Let's see if the Triton can take advantage of that. Change it down the side of the field. Fat Rusty drives it in the corner here. Franklin denies, knocks it back. Good challenge there by Goalie Now with the demo. He's going to fall back onto his defensive rotation. PC11, Fat Rusty gets a nice chunk of that one. Keeps it in the center field. Goalie Now is going to knock it towards Fat Rusty. Unable to get a big piece of that though. Going to drift down here in the corner. It's going to drift in front of the net. Let's see if they can clear it away. Nice job by Barebow Fraggins to knock that away. Now following PC12 here, that's Goalie Now. Another good demo there by this Franklin team. They are Johnny on the spot with those demos. So good back and forth here with both these teams. PC11, Fat Rusty's going to knock it towards the goal, but again, denied by a tough Franklin defense. Good challenge there by Goalie Now. This is going to keep it on the tight side of the field. PC10's going to get a shot on goal, and that's going to go in there. Barebow Fraggins gives the Triton their second goal and puts them up 2-1 on this Franklin Storm team. Really good initial showing here by this Towson Triton team against one of the tougher teams out there. So good job, Triton. Way to represent early in this season. Little pinch there. It's going to drip off to the side. PC12, Goalie Now is going to go up after it. PC10, Barebow Fraggins is going to knock it away. It's going to be knocked the other direction by Only Jay from the Franklin team and drift down there into the corner. Two Triton members there to defend. They're going to knock it away. It's going to bounce off the front of Barebow Fraggins' guard. Nice challenge here. This is going to go off that back wall. Let's see if the Triton can do something about it. They can't, not before the Franklin gets a nice demo and starts the ball moving the other direction. On PC12, he's going to go up, but it's redirected off that back wall by Franklin before he gets a chance to get a piece of it. Still a 2-1 lead here for this Towson Triton team. Let's see if they can maintain that. Just a minute, 38 seconds left on the clock. Following Barebow Fraggins here, that's going to knock the other direction by Franklin. Shane comes across, keeps this thing midfield. Nice attempt to redirect, but a good challenge there by the Triton. Knocked towards the goal, and that thing's going to tie this up. Making this a 2-2 game. You see Only Jay comes across. Good defense there by Towson. But they nice redirect there by Pawnee to knock it in and to tie this thing up. 2-2, 1 minute, 23 seconds left on the clock. DC12 is going to go up and try to get it. He's going to run out of boost. Fairbow Fragan's going to get a piece of it. Calling TC12 here. Nice challenge here by goalie. Now this could be a really good opportunity, but only Jay gets there just before he's able to convert something on. Redirect towards the net, and that's going to go off the top bar and just barely inch its way into the goal to give Franklin a 3-2 lead. So this Franklin team battling back. The Towson Triton had the lead 2-1 with a couple minutes left, but Franklin's battled back with 2 unanswered goals. Let's see if Triton can respond here. 1 minute on the clock. Good job by Fairbow. Knocked the other way though by Franklin. You have to think they're going to be playing more of a defensive rotation, so Towson's going to have to take advantage of whatever opportunities come their way. Good opportunity here. TC 10 and 11. Fairbow Fragans and Fat Rusty both get a piece of it, but it's going to be knocked the other direction by Franklin. Drift down here toward the corner. See if Towson's able to clear this away. They are. Nice job going up and getting that. The Pawnee's right there to knock it back towards the net and give them a 4-2 lead here. That was a nice redirection by Pawnee to set up his teammate for the shot for Franklin. 22 seconds left. Still time left on the clock. Stranger things have happened in Rocket League. This could be a good opportunity here, but Pawnee comes across the front and knocks that thing away. Going to drift here. They need to clear this out. They do manage to clear this towards the corner. Going to go to the side wall here, drift up. And as soon as this thing touches the ground, the match is going to be over, and it is. Franklin Storm are going to win this, but great first round showing here by our Towson Triton to really face off against one of the better teams in the country. There you see 1 goal each by Fairbow Fragans and Fat Rusty, and some clutch saves there and assists by goalie now. So we'll take a short break. We'll come back with the second round here in just a minute. Stick with us.
Game over.
Welcome back. We are into round 2 here. A good showing here by our, it says the Horde up there. That's the Towson Triton. So that's who we're playing again. Our lineup is made up of Fairbow Fragans, Fat Rusty, and goalie now. So they did a really good job that first round, holding up against one of the tougher teams in the country. Nice pinch there. That's going to go straight to the net there for Franklin, though. Just squeezes past them early in this round. You can see it comes in. You see PC11 trying to do that speed flip. Fat Rusty just going to miss there. Give him a clear goal before our defender's able to get there. So, again, things to learn on those speed flips are critical, but you really need to get a touch on the ball. Again, missed on the speed flip. That's going to go off to the side. But fortunately, Franklin's able to deny that and send it the other direction. Pawnee's going to knock it towards the goal again. Fairbow Fragans tries to go up and get a piece of that. Fortunately, Franklin's not able to convert, and they're going to send that to their corner. Following PC11 here, Fat Rusty, nice air dribble down the side. See if he can center this thing for his teammates. See if he can put some air under. Oh, he's going to get demoed there. Knocked the other way by only JOU Hamster. PC11 here, that's Fat Rusty's going to knock that up. See if he can do something. Nice direct towards the goal, off the back of the wall. Couple of Titan players try to go up and get that. They're both going to fly right by it. Now we need to hurry back onto defense here. Good denial there initially there by Triton, that they're able to keep that out of the net and maintain a 1-0 lead here for Franklin. So Triton need to get back into rotation here, a little bit out of rotation. So let's see if they can make this transition and get back in sync here. Franklin's going to knock it back the other way. Nice redirect towards the goal there, off that back wall. A little too hot for Franklin to do anything with it. It's going to come the other way. Bearboy Franklin's going to get shot, but Franklin's right there to knock it away. It's going to go far right of the net. Bounce off that back wall. Triton need to clear this out, but they can't. Paul Nee's going to get in there for the score. I believe that's his second goal of the game. You can see only Jay, nice redirect off that back wall. Pawnee's going to come up. A couple of the Triton trying to get back for defense, unable to make it. And that's going to give Franklin the 2-0 lead. All right, the pinch is going to go off the side wall here. PC 10. Bearbow trying to go up and get a chunk of that. He does. Going to knock in the corner. Good opportunity here. But Pawnee comes streaking across just as soon as he's trying to get there. And they're going to knock it into the goal, Pawnee. So Franklin's really on a tear. Again, nothing to be ashamed of for our Triton team here. This is one of the better teams in the country. This team, the Triton, are just starting to learn how to work together. So I want to make sure they don't get down on themselves. They played a really great first round, and I'm sure they'll get back into this thing. Good job there. Fat Rusty's able to make that initial connection, which is really critical. Bearbow's going to be able to knock that the other way, following Fat Rusty here. Going to put some air underneath that and redirect. They're just going to go wide right of the net for the Franklin. Pawnee's going to drive it up here into this corner. He's going to carry it forward towards the net, but knocked away initially by the Triton, but actually knocks off a couple Triton players there in the goal. Dangerous to be hanging out too many in front of the net. You can see all three of the Triton are right there. Initially knocked away, bounced off one of his fellow teammates and back into the goal. Alright, pinch there. This is going to go down into the corner. Franklin threatening here. Triton able to knock it the other way. Not before Pawnee of Franklin's able to knock it back. It's going to hit off the back wall. Tries to go for the double tap. Unable to make something. Good opportunity here. PC 11. See if he can get some air under this. Challenge across the field and unable to make connection. Bearbow coming back the other way. He's actually going to hit it towards his goal. But Fat Rusty's able to put some air under it and clear that thing out. Good opportunity here. Bearbow's going to go up. He's going to actually run into his own player in midair. And Franklin's going to be able to knock it away. Franklin's still with a 4-0 lead. 2 minutes left on the clock here. Pawnee knocking it back the other direction. Good denial there by Fat Rusty. Be where he needed to be to knock that thing away. Here comes Bearbow trying to knock it down. Franklin keeps it in their friendly corner there. And Pawnee's going to come in and seal that one. That's his 5th goal of the game. So it's going to bounce off the corner. Nice job by Prime to set him up, and Pawnee's just going to come in, get that open net goal with Triton chasing down that opposing player. Kind of lost sight of that back line person coming up and getting that goal. All right, pinch there. That's going to go over to the far side of the field. Prime's going to go up and try to get that thing. Unable to make connection. Fat Rusty's going to go up, gets a little piece of it, and stripped down in the corner, but knocked the other way by Franklin. See if Triton can get a 1 goal on the board and feel like they get back into this thing. As you can see, a lot of aerial action taking place. At the gold level, it's really all about the aerials and grinding those aerial consistency. See PC 11 here taking this thing down the field. PC 11, Fat Rusty trying to redirect here, putting some air under the ball here. But Franklin's able to go up and challenge at every aspect. They've been able to challenge and redirect those balls. Good save there by the Triton, though. Another shot on goal, this time by Prime. So somebody other than Pawnee scored a goal for this Franklin Storm team. He's able to hit that in there off that corner. And that's going to give them a 6-0 lead here. 1 minute on the clock. So 2 of the Triton members charging in on that one. A little bit of miscommunication there, but at this point they're desperate to try to make some transitions. So at some point you do have to make those more aggressive calls. Franklin's Trying to air dribble this one into the goal. Nice tap there. That's going to go off the top crossbar there. And cleared to the corner by the Towson Triton. Drifting dangerously in front of the net. That's going to go off the back wall. They're going to follow it up. They're going to tip this thing towards the goal. Initially knocked away there nicely by one of the Triton, but they're able to follow it up with the double tap and sink it in. 30 seconds left. You can see Pat Rusty did come across and get a piece, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to knock it away from the opposing player. That's going to give them a 7-0 lead here. Pat Rusty wins that kickoff, but Franklin's back there waiting for the follow-up. Going to drift into the corner. Let's see if they can center this thing. CC11's going to come across, but no sooner than that, Franklin comes streaking across the net. You can see how skilled they are at challenging each and every shot, not leaving balls to chance. Opportunity here, but knocked away by Pawnee. Once this thing touches the ground, that's going to do it for the second round. And that's going to do it. The Storm are going to win this second round. So tight first round. The Triton really held in there, but the Storm with a strong second round here. With a 7-0 lead over the Triton is going to give them the second round victory. So we'll come back with the third round just after this. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
What's that? Okay. All right. I am Coach Mikey. I'll be hosting this next match, and it looks like we are starting off with a crazy goal 2 seconds in, and it looks like the Franklin have already scored another goal on us, so this looks like it will be a very exciting match. All right, got the kickoff going. Currently the ball is on the Franklin side. Ooh, good shot by TC11 there. Alright, currently just rotating. Ball's not currently in anybody's control. Looks like Franklin's going for a crazy aerial. Alright. Oh, well, will she a goal? No, great defense by Towson. We got a good rotation going on. Alright. Yeah, Franklin team, they like to get crazy with those aerials, but as long as Towson stays coordinated, keeps everything on the ground, he should have this in the bag. Another shot. Stopped by PC11. Great demo right there by the Franklin. Looks like they didn't capitalize on that though. Another demo, this time caused by PC10. A lot of back and forth going on. Not quite sure what's going to happen there. Nice setup. Great setup, but doesn't look like anybody on Towson was ready to follow up on it. Ball's in the air. PC10 goes for something cheeky, but it doesn't quite work out. like Franklin's ready to set up, but 11 was not having it. He's getting that out of there. A lot of back and forth going on. Ball's going on their side, then ours again. 10 does another demo. Alright, a lot of action going on. Will this be a goal? No, very close. Good try by the Towson, but the defense by the Franklin is very solid. Will this be another set? Oh, that was a close goal. Great shot by TC11. Not going to quite work out though. And then will this be a goal on our side? That's another score for Franklin. Franklin did a really great job taking that our potential goal and immediately turning it around and going straight for ours. Great job on their part. Alright. Another kickoff. 2:30, halfway through the match. Right now it is 0-2. Alright. There goes Franklin, getting ready for another crazy aerial juggle. Ooh, that's gonna be another easy goal for them. Towson, as you see right there, we're very grouped up. As long as they stay spread out and coordinate more as a team, we should have this match in the bag, but as long as we're clumped up like that, it's gonna definitely be a very difficult match for us. There we go. Good try on the save, but it looks like right after the kickoff, that will be another goal for the Franklin team. Good try by TC11. That was really close. Kickoff number 5. And will that be... Ooh, that was almost a go for the Towson, but Franklin were ready to quickly save it and then immediately follow up on it. Oh, but that's not going to be a goal for them. Towson's not having it anymore. They're ready to take this back. Setting up on the backboard. Ah, good try by Towson once again. Like I said before, that Franklin team, they like to get crazy with those areas. As long as Towson keeps the ball on the ground, damn, much better than balls in the air again. They're doing their crazy setup. Will Towson be able to block? Alright, looks like we're taking back control of the ball. Great shot, but doesn't look like it's going to connect. Alright, goal number 1 for Towson. This is looking like it could easily become a comeback for the Towson team. 1 minute and 10 left, but definitely plenty of time to be able to score 4 more goals. Kick off again. Got up another shot, bounces off the post. Right now, Towson has control of the ball. See how long that lasts. So playing back, will we be able to find an opening here? No, not quite. Franklin was ready to get that out of there. Alright. Both teams are resting control of the ball. Right now it's on Towson's side. Will that be another goal for the Franklins? Yes, it is. Very well played by the Franklins. Both teams are doing an amazing job, but those Franklins, they are doing crazy aerial play, so kudos to them. They're doing amazing. Another kickoff, but this time Towson was ready for it. Will that be a follow-up? No, great save by TC11 there. Ball from the corner. Let's see if Towson tried his rest control back over there. Right now, ball isn't in anybody's favor. Franklin's going for another setup. Doesn't quite pay off for them. Countdown will begin. Timer to pause. Ball's still in the air, and that will be it. So, great work on the Franklin's part. They were doing some very tricky air plays doing that. But that is not going to be the very end. Even though it's best of 5, we will be playing the other 2 matches just for a nice little warm-up and let the kids have some more fun. So when we come back, we will be ready for that. Starting off again, top.
Starting off the pickup here. Camera 10. Pass. Solid aerial play. Got it in the corner, he's going to get bumped. Ball's middle. Kind of an open net. Go up for it. That's the shot. Two bumps in there. Going up for it. Flip reset. Misses. Alright. Now, can the Towson team push the offense? DC-12 coming in, challenging. Clean shot. Can they defend? Let's see. Little wall pinch right there, pushing up. Bumping in the net, stopping that goalie from doing his job. Keep it up. 12 has no boots going for it here. Crusty. Jay's got the ball. Good save by Rusty right there. Oh, good shot. Nice aerial redirect. Good pass. Let's see about the kickoff here. Nice little big kickoff there. Pass back to his teammate. Aerial. Ball redirect. No. Kind of an open net. See if they can make a play on it here. Fortunate. Defense being really good. Nice prime rotation. And they save that off the backboard. Backboard shot. Close. Double commit off both sides. D12 has the ball. Controlled. Got them out. D12 going up for it. dribble. That's enough in net. Rusty close. Oh, defensive rotation was off here. Good clear. Oh, wonderful shot by
Magnificent goal.
by the other team here. Kickoff. Nice kickoff. Clear to the corner. Gets that boost. Goes up for an air dribble. Into a ground pinch. Wonderful. Wonderful save by Rusty there. Good shot. Get bumped. Air dribble. Little wall redirect. Almost. Going for a dribble there. Didn't have enough boost for it though. Little boost cards here.
Left on the clock.
Trying to do some ground dribble, keep them out of their element. Good back shot. Good read on the clear. Oh, going for a flip reset. Landed. Coming in. Ball pinch. Pop it. Good save by Rusty. Really now hits it in the other half. First clear. Keep coming in. Oh, so close. Almost at it. See if they can keep it up. One more goal to end the game with. There it is. See if we'll get one more out of it.
The game was wrong.
Alright, and that'll be the end of the match, end of the scrimmage this time, and we'll see you next time.